Hello everyone, it is Tuesday. It is currently 5:23. I stayed after school because I wanted to get everything for tomorrow's annual famous lemonade stand. Y'all, I don't know if y'all can see behind me. Projects are as good as they're gonna get. A lot of finished. There are some that did have to take it home, so hopefully they bring it back tomorrow completed, because I said, like, y'all, tomorrow is the big day. We made advertisement, we made posters, we made decorations, so whether or not they're ready, it's gonna be tomorrow. The iPads are charging because they're going to use the calculators for, like, you know, the cash machine. The envelopes are ready. Well, couple, I gotta put a little bit more in there. I did run out of dollars, so I'm gonna see what I can do to kind of remedy that. I think I might just put like $6 in there instead of $8. The bins are all ready, the labels are all ready, everything is packed up. I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like because y'all, it has been a couple of stressful days, but I am excited for the kids to finally do this lemonade project and then end the year on a high note. Hopefully they love it as much as the last year's, because they said that the lemonade project was the most fun project they ever did. So hopefully this year they say the same thing. So let me go ahead and show y'all. Alrighty, you guys, this is what the classroom currently looks like. No desk at all in this classroom, completely empty. So let's start here. So here there's grab and then there's return. So as students from all grade levels come by, they'll grab a couple from each bin, because this is credit cards, coins of all. I didn't want to separate them. $10, $5, and $1. Again, I am running low on the $1, so we're going to find out what we can do with that. And then the return, so as they walk out, as they're done buying lemonade, they'll just return it, and then we'll put it back here so other students can use it. I only put the label, but there is nothing inside the packages. This is my second class, and then these are my homeroom. So let me give y'all a little glimpse of what they look like. On the back of each one, I did put some supports. So this is what the back looks like for most. So I did add a support here and then a support here. So that way, if they kind of do fall or lean back a little bit, they kind of help to not completely topple down, because I am worried about the wind. Oops. Well, hopefully it doesn't do that either. But hopefully the wind will be nice to us tomorrow and not topple all these down. I would hate for all the hard work to just be ruined, but this is what most of the projects look like. They're so awesome. I definitely love, give me one second. As I was saying, I love how they turned out. A lot of kids put their personality and different colors and amazing work behind them. And then here is my homeroom. They have a little bit more because there have been more students in my homeroom that have been showing up, but same thing. Beautiful job, great colors. They did open and close signs, so they're excited for that. And overall, I'm really impressed. Everything here, that's just an extra. Like, this is all messed up. Like, this is supposed to be color pencils. Like, these are not. We just kind of start shoving things towards the end to clean up. The coins are already, so as the kids, like as students from other grade levels, they buy the lemonades. Obviously some are going to pay cash and they need change, so these are for the kids, like my students, to get a little bit change. They do fit inside the desk. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and take one so I can show y'all all the supplies here. I need to start putting things in boxes, but that will be at a later time. These are what these supports look like. They came in a pack of 60 for $12, and they are like cardboard, and they are like not cheap, but you could definitely tell they're low quality. But just for one day, I'd say they're gonna hold up really well. I do have extras, but there are some, like I said, that do need to bring it back finished, so those will get it tomorrow. And then this is going to be like their cash register. So in here I have $8, but I might go down to $6 because we are running low on dollars. And this is going to be their change. So like, let's say someone gives them a $5 bill, but their lemonade is $3.50, so they're going to give them back $1.50. So $1 and then 50 cents. So something like that. We're gonna try and play around with change, because last year we did have a bit of a trouble with change, so I'm trying to like prepare ahead of time. So this is going to be their change, so if they ever run out of change or they need more, we have $5, $10, and then a whole bunch of quarters, most likely, or not quarters but coins. Most likely they'll use this instead of the bills, but I just kind of wanted to get a little separation, because that's going to be for the students who come from other grade levels, but this will be for my students, so they can get some change real fast. And then we actually have a cooler that I don't know who it belongs to. We are trying to, like, these students right here need to grab their textbooks, but we have been passing them out. And like I said, this is what the classroom looks like. And now let me show you outside. Oh my goodness, in the heat's right here. This is what it looks like. And then you have all the way over here. Sorry about the bright lights. So the students will sit and then they'll put their lemonade. I'll try to take some pictures. We made a banner, welcome to 4th grade lemonade stores. I apologize for that. And then we have some decorations that the kids drew today, some of the lemonades, as well as some other things like the watermelon and the chocolate and the Coke, and cute. Oh, so cute, so cute. So really excited. I wish we could have made more decorations to put like here and then everywhere else, but I think one just nice little welcome banner. I was thinking of doing it like from here to here, but we did just run out of time, so I was just wanting to put it somewhere. But other than that, this is what it's going to look like. So let me show you with the cup. So it fits perfectly. They're going to sit in the chair, and then that fits right there. So if they need change, they'll just grab it from here, and then out of sight, out of mind, until they need it. So I'm going to put that right there for now. So they're going to come through here. All right, and then this is there'll be a table with the coins and the money and the bills and the credit cards, and then they'll go shop wherever they want. They have 26 to 28 options all throughout here. They get to look at all the lemonade stands. Beautiful job, great job. Buy some lemonade. Look at this beautiful banner. So amazing. Again, I do wish that we could have just strung it up like from here to here, but it's all right. I might change my mind. And then there'll be another table right here where the return is, and then they'll drop it in, and then they can walk out back to their classroom. So that's the plan. I'll see if I can take some pictures, but other than that, that is what the lemonade day is going to look like. I'm kind of nervous because these kids, although they are creative, there's a lot more of them. Last year it was 45 kids, maybe about 42. This year it's like 56, so definitely a lot more kids to manage. Last year I had like 20 kids, now I have 28. So we're gonna see how that goes, but other than that, I'm really excited. The kids have been working really hard, decorations, they're, you know, bouncing off ideas of each other. So definitely, if this goes well this year, I will definitely keep it up every single year from now on. And then I remember a lot of them kept saying like, oh, Miss Blanco, I remember when like the 3rd grade teacher took us and we went, and I just want every grade level to kind of be excited to, you know, get to 4th grade so they can also do this lemonade project. So that's something. I'm building up a reputation for myself apparently. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go home to Cookie, walk him, and relax because I am extremely tired, but I'm gonna get ready for tomorrow as well. I'll see y'all later. Bye, y'all. All right, everybody, it is 4:43 on Wednesday afternoon. I'm about to go home and walk out this door, but this is what the classroom looks like. Sorry for the fan. I put them in groups of 7, I believe. Yeah, 7. I did pack the first box, so this is kind of like things that I was able to fit. I do have a little bit more space here, so I'm trying to fill up these boxes as much as I can, but pretty much everything else is still intact. We have this all up here. Y'all, look how many I have. That's crazy when they all are tucked away. These ones I need to put a label, or these are empty because these are highlighters that still work for next school year, so that's technically not really highlighters. So I have 4 empty, and then all of these have been used or are used. The only one I don't use is algebra tiles, which I don't even know where it is. Right here, I found it. This is the only thing I did not use this year, but everything else we used in terms of our curriculum or science. And then the only thing I do want to change in the summer, so this video is going to remind me, is I decided to change the bills and put coins in here. And then the bigger one where I have the coins, I'm going to decide to put the actual bills in here. So this one's going to be flip-flopped. I'm going to change that in the summer. I do need to put these in the boxes as well, everything in the boxes. And then these have their own boxes, but I'm going to try and fit them in those boxes if possible. That'll be like the last thing that goes. And this is what the closet looks like. Absolutely nothing has changed. I think all of these, which I don't even know why I have so many, I'm gonna put in the science totes. I do need to work on the science totes because, as you can see, they're just all over the place. I have one underneath my desk, and then I have these left over, and the iPads, and they're all messy, and I'm gonna try and organize that tomorrow while the kids are watching a movie. And I have some here in this bag. I have these little squishy little treasure chests, but I do have already a buttload in here, so I'm gonna try and buy a bigger box, or maybe just kind of like replenish as I go, because kids love treasure box. Let me actually go ahead and put that back. In fact, I actually never use this one, so I might make this a second treasure box, something like that. So we shall see, because I have never really used that one, and I am trying to declutter construction paper. I'm gonna have to put that somewhere. Now these ones, I'm gonna ask my principal, because that is the microscope that we used for STEM day, and then we have two like right here, and then the one behind it. So those take up quite a bit of closet space, and technically they're not even mine. I inherited them from Mr. Wilson last year. So I'm gonna see if I can put those in the science lab for next school year. All of these, I either need to take them home or try to put them in a box, or maybe just slap my name on them. Try to do as best as I can, y'all. We got everything here. Lemonades are all done. Gotta organize this stuff. Tomorrow we're gonna have our lemonade party. We have some extra waters left over. I gotta try and figure out where to put these books that we did not read. I gotta figure out what to do with all these, and just whole bunch of stuff, personal stuff. This is all my personal items here, and then all these boxes with my name on them. These are, I'm gonna leave these till the last possible day, which is Friday. So I'm gonna take these down, but kids love enjoying it. Whiteboard, I'm gonna take those down on Friday as well, more likely tomorrow. And I used the table for the lemonade party. You guys kind of saw me there. And then I gotta work on this, y'all. I have not touched a single thing in here. And then I gotta think about what to do with the curtains, because I can take off like the Velcro part and not just take off the whole thing, because the last time they took off like the whole curtain, I had to get new stuff. So that looks so organized, y'all. I love it. All right, y'all, I will get out of here, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all. I did forget to mention that I will be taking these home, because I would like to redo the labels, since I did make them too big, and then there are some that are peeling at the bottom, so I would like to redo them and Cricut them again in the summer for a classroom prep video. Okay, I'm sorry. Daniel, what would you like to try now? Which one? This one. Okay, try it out, see if you like it. How do you feel? It's very tart. Which one? You want to try that one? Which one? Blueberry. Just blueberry. This one.
This one is to you? Yeah.
Okay, so you like that?
Better not have rabies. If you have rabies, the dog catcher are gonna have. Are you gonna play dolls? I like blueberry.
Like blueberry. Alright, which color, huh?
This is
Blue?
squirrel.
One like blue.
I made her, but her head is too big. So I put some like eggs
There you go,
in
sweetie.
it.
I'll
And
take
she's
that one.
upset because she only has a few more days to.
Amelia? What would you like, honey? Now, do you want to try it or you know you like it?
Try it.
You want to try it? Yes, ma'am. There you go.
Lilo. Lilo. I like it.
You like it? Okay, what color? Okay, everybody, it is Wednesday. It is about 4:20. This is all the stuff I am taking home. I dismantled that 3-tier. I'm taking some home batteries, some cloths to wash. I have some towels that I use for the lemonade stand because it did rain. My cane, my lamp, this thing that I have the tissues and the hand sanitizer on. And then that's pretty much it. I do have, I think, I can't even remember, just a couple of things that I might use for the house. So this is what it looks here that I'm taking home. And then I will show you guys what it looks on the inside. This is a little sneak peek. I'll see y'all in a bit. All right, guys, it is still Thursday after school, another time jump here, but I want to go ahead and show you a little bit around the room. I did make a lot of progress. I even took down a couple of the bathroom things. Now, the only thing I'm going to do, because these are all sealed and taped and filled up to the brim, is make more of those labels. They're probably on the side, like right here, and right here, but there's none on this side. So I'm going to go ahead and make more of my labels that says my room number and just like the grade and my name, and put them on the front facing side. I still need to take that home. I'm going to take this home, and I have a lot of things to take home, but I will do that tomorrow. Other than that, this is what the room looks like. The biggest thing is this. It's a lot. So I'm going to try my best to fit it in. I only have one more box available, and that's how much space I have. So a couple of them are going to go in this box, and we'll figure out the rest. The closet is pretty much empty up here. I just have these big items, and then these four, I don't know, these like really big, like this is a box in itself. I might try to fit it in. I do have things here, I just realized. My hand sanitizer, so I'm gonna have to fit those somewhere. I'll probably fit them in here later on. But yeah, I just want to give you guys a quick update. Now I'm officially gonna go home and then have things ready for tomorrow. I do have this black organizer here, but I do have a couple things from the school that we do need to fill out for like summer and the end of year checklist and all that fun stuff. I put most of my 3 things here: stapler, scissors, tape, awards, all that fun jazz. All right, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here. Bye, y'all. Hello, everyone. It is Friday. It is currently 3:48. We were able to go home a little bit early because today was the last day of school. The kids, you guys saw the clip, had a blast. They partied, the lights were off, the music was pumping, everybody was pretty much tired by the end. We had our ceremony. It went by really fast considering we have 56 students, but then parents were able to take them home. If not, I had maybe like 3 kids that parents did not come to the ceremony, so they did have to stay until dismissal time, which is like 3:10, but then they went home right after. We pretty much have been packing up all day. That is crazy how much I was able to fit in my entire classroom, but I still unfortunately have a ton more. So they are going to kick me out in about 5 minutes. So I'm going to show you guys quickly what I have, what I still need to take home. My car is filled because I honestly did not take out the things from yesterday that I took home. So now over the weekend I'm going to clean the car, take everything out the car, which was a majority to be honest, because I don't really have a lot of stuff to take home this time. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all what I see. So starting here, we do have a few items that we always do have to turn in at the end of the school year, like our clock, our radio, our first aid kit, and just a couple more items. The chairs are all stacked up. The cooler is not mine, so I will put that in the teacher's lounge. This I need to take home, that I need to take home. Look at all the boxes from nothing to a lot with the label on the side as well as the front, so it is easy to see. I need to take the bullhorn home, but I do have more labels here, the little one as well as the big version. And then we have Miss Stovall / Miss Hollis's old classroom there. And then the restroom, we also took down the clock and the decor. We still have this up. I'll take that off on Tuesday. And we do have the affirmation still up, and we do have the card. So there are a couple things that we still need to work on, but everything else belongs to the school. All the desks are cleared away and put away. I did get some flowers, y'all. They're so pretty. I'm so excited. I love getting flowers. This looks like trash, but they're napkins, and it fell from like the paper, so I just put it there in a black trash bag to take home. This looks like a Hot Mess Express, but it's just cords and my computer. This I need to take home, but this is pretty much the biggest thing I need to take home, so I'm gonna take that home on Tuesday. This also second biggest thing, so I'll take that home on Tuesday. This is pretty much good to go. I'm gonna throw these books away because I don't use them. I need to take that home. This I'm gonna wait till the very end, because at the end of the year I always like to separate my scissors, my stapler, and my tape, so that way I can easily find them during classroom setup. This I'm gonna try and keep it here because it's kind of heavy and I don't want to take it home. This I need to take home, so there's still plenty of things I need to take home. Cooking, I'm gonna wait till Tuesday, but other than that, everything inside, oop, I did not realize I have that in there. Everything else is empty. I do need to take these out. And then we come to the last thing. This is everything I still need, but unfortunately they do not have any more boxes. So I'm going to see if I can bring in totes, because this is just going to be hectic. I've tried to squeeze in multiple things. My pencil sharpener here, paper here. I try to just use as much possible space. I have like my cart charger there with all like those 20 cords there. I have, let me see, I think I had something else here. I can't remember, but I think, no. Okay, so, and then we have the closet. I'm not going to take off the class birthdays, because unless they move me, I'm still going to use that for class birthdays. This I'm going to put in the science lab, but everything else is empty. I'm going to keep that there. That's like the bulletin board borders. Everything else is good to go. And so yeah, so this is what an empty classroom, somewhat like 95% looks like. I'm gonna keep that there because I did like that there. Unless it gets really dirty, it's laminated. I still need to take down this, oh geez. There's, everywhere I look, there's still things. I need to take down this. Y'all, it's a lot. All right, so. You guys also did see that I got some gifts from some parents, so I'm super grateful for that. But other than that, y'all, it's it. I officially finished my 5th year of teaching as a 4th grade math and science teacher. We have Monday is a holiday, Memorial Day, and then Tuesday we have like a professional day. So pretty much it's like packing, put your stuff in the car, get ready to leave. Or unless you're doing summer school, then you have a little bit more time, but I'm not doing summer school this year. And then for the rest of the day from like 1 to 4 o'clock, we do have a banquet. Like the district always provides us with a end of year banquet. It's all paid, so we don't have to pay anything. And we usually go to Maggiano's for the past like 4 years. So we're gonna go there again. I really like the food. The only thing that it's just, it's so hectic. I kind of wish that they would do the Maggiano banquet thing on another day. Like I would like for us to come like maybe on a separate day to do the Maggianos, because when they combine it with the day where you have to like make sure you pack up everything, nothing can be left behind, it's kind of a little bit more stressful towards like, oh my god, I still have stuff to like do. So that's the only thing that I wish they would do, is just put the banquet day on another separate day, or a day where we don't have to like rush to pack everything beforehand. I wish we could do like the dinner first. Like I know it's not going to be like at 8 o'clock in the morning, but I prefer that, and then we go to our campus and then finish packing, and that way we wouldn't be so rushed. So other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and go home. I'll see y'all later. Bye, y'all.